Hey, KIC here. Welcome to No Guns Allowed Fallout 4. I gotta say, the last few Fallout games that have come out, this one, New Vegas, Fallout 3, first few seconds of the game, at least once you step outside, some of the best in any game, period. I love that transition of having been underground for so long and popping out into the world again. The sun is shining bright and the world that was once beautiful is now a steaming pile. There is something I just can't get enough of about that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, if you're not familiar with this game, I'm going to tell you right now, I actually skipped a bunch of stuff. If you go back through my list of videos, you will find a live stream video I did when the game came out. It's the first couple hours of the game. Check that out if you'd like to know what I skipped. If you're not interested in that and you prefer a quick summary, well, I can give you that too. Here it is in short. Been in a vault for the last couple 100 years. Don't know that. It's about to be told to me. And was in the vault. Child was taken from me. Spouse was killed, and for some unknown reason have been released from the vault and cryogenic stasis. Gotta love that. And here we are in the world trying to find the stolen child and presumably avenge spouse's death. So, the way I'm going to be doing this, as I said, this is a no guns allowed playthrough. That means no guns allowed. That's going to cause me a couple of problems, and I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to address them and whether or not grenades and frag mines, etc. are allowed. That's something I'll have to think about, and it might be a necessity, it might not. Not 100% sure. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of pick and choose where I skip through some of the dialogue in the game, only because it could easily be 10 minutes of that and nothing else. So here's the first instance where I'm probably going to skip a little. In this first part of the game, Codsworth is running around trying to help me locate Sean, my missing child, and I'm just going to ignore him for the moment because this is my old house 200 years ago, and there's a Your Special book down there, which I'm going to take and bump. Oh, let's go with endurance. That sounds like a good plan. Now, there's a lot of junk you can pick up in this game. It's a lot of fun. I actually really enjoy picking up all the junk. I don't know why. I guess I'm just weird that way. But let's go ahead and take a moment to look at statistics. My stats, if you will. Here you go. 7 strength, 4 perception, 4 endurance, 1 charisma, 1 intelligence, 7 agility, 5 luck. It's a pretty heavy build toward 2 areas, namely strength and agility. Well, and some luck, too. I mean, look at that. 5 luck. I got endurance up to 4. Like I said, I'm going to have some problems. And it's not just going to be related to how I cope with enemies with weapons that can destroy me if they get too close. It's also going to be my stats. I'm going to need to get my intelligence up so I can learn the science skill, because science is going to be something I want. Now, I don't know how I'll figure all that stuff out. It's just going to be something I'll have to deal with as I go. But, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Mom, your family isn't here either.
Sean, thanks for your help.
Good luck. I shall remain here and
All right, so we're going to leave Codsworth. I could actually have him follow me if I like, but, I don't know. It's not really my thing, so to speak. So instead, what we're going to do is unlock this safe, and with any luck, I won't break my bobby pin right away. I'm not too worried about the long run, but early on, I, just don't have many. I'm going to go ahead and take the gun, even though I said this is a no guns playthrough. That means I'm not going to use a gun. It doesn't mean I'm not going to collect them and sell them or give them to someone else to use. There we go. There's a bunch of bobby pins. I think I'm pretty much set for the game at this point. Just because I have, 8 now? I'm not going to break 8 before I find another, so I'm pretty much good. Bobby pins, really, they're not They're, I don't know. They're pretty easy to come by, and I'm pretty good at lockpicking, so once you have a handful, you're pretty much set, I think. If you've played these games enough like I have, then you kind of know what you're doing and how to work the system, so this is going to be interesting for me. I haven't tried to do a melee build in this game. I know it can be done. I know it can be ridiculously effective, but I also know that early on, it's going to be a challenge. Now, if I were to be following pre-rads, the storyline, which I'm not doing right now, I would be heading to Concord, which you can see Concord up there. I'd be heading to Concord, and I would be following, or starting, I guess, some quests. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to go get dog meat.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
I didn't mean to do that.
You want to come with me?
That was completely unintentional. I was trying to skip through dialogue. Didn't need to. Sorry, dog.
Okay, then.
Okay, so
Let's stick
dog meat
together.
decided to join up. Gotta like that. He just instantly decides to join. Very friendly dog. He's quite helpful. I left some stim packs back here, didn't I? A stim pack. Good. Dog meat you can use to do some interesting things. I could go back to the vault right now with dog meat, and I could get one of the best guns in the game if I were so inclined. I'm not, because I'm not using guns. Instead, what we're going to do is wander the countryside a little bit. And, oh, look at that. There's a hole in the ground. Sure, let's go in. I have been in here before in my other playthrough, I think, so I'm slightly familiar with what's going to be coming up in here. Hello. Namely, it's going to be mole rats. Go ahead and kill them off. I thought the dog was following me somewhere. I appear to have lost him. There's a variety of junk in here. Some of it good, some of it maybe not quite so useful. Did I leave the dog outside? Apparently I told him not to follow me. Whatever. We don't need no stinking dog-ish. I will absolutely take all the fusion cores I can find. Okay. The 2076 Trash Busters Award. Yeah, because he basically just threw all of the trash in the ground. Gotta love it. There's just so many little things in this game that I enjoy, and it's those details like that that are just pretty awesome. It's good stuff. I mean, look at this. I got a Trash Buster Award, and it's because he put all of this nuclear radiation, hazardous waste stuff in the ground. Jerk. And I mean the guy, not the mole rat, just to be clear. But there is some stuff in here that I can make use of, potentially. Like I said, I'm going to have to think about using grenades and mines. I do think it'll be somewhat necessary, so I don't really know at this point what I think about it entirely, but let's go and get rid of this mole rat here. I should probably build up some critical points. Calling them points, it's not really points, but my critical meter. Get that filled up. That'll be useful to have at some point, because I'm sure I'll run into something that I'm going to need to kill. Let's unlock the safe. Nope. There we go, a little closer. So it's going to be right there. See, you learn the system. It's really... I've done this so many times. Between... Oh man, when did they start using that? Was it Morrowind or Oblivion? I think it was Oblivion that started using that particular lockpicking system. I've been doing it since it's been in Bethesda's games, so... I don't really want any arms. I'm going to leave the rest of that junk. I'm not particularly interested in it right now. Let's go ahead and get out of here. That way. Alright, just making sure the dog is following. He should be. Come on, dog meat. There you go. That's a good boy. Oh, sure, let's take that junk too. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and hit myself with a stim pack right quick, just because I took a fair amount of damage. This early part of the game is going to be interesting. There are so many dangers out here, and granted, the game does do a leveled list, so it's not like it's going to throw, I don't know, anything totally crazy at me. generally speaking. I mean, if I were to go far enough, it would, but it is going to be a bit of a challenge just because I don't have much health, I don't have any armor, and I have to run up and attack everything. Where are you? You're over here. Come on. Here we go. Where did that other bloat fly go? Oh, well, I don't know where it went. It's okay. I don't need it. I was just thinking it might not be a bad idea to go ahead and loot it. Coming across, I think this is going to be Abernathy Farm. Survey says Abernathy Farm. There's a quest here I can pick up. Going to ignore that for now, and I'm going to continue on through the Wasteland, because I know there's some stuff nearby. I've played enough to know where a few things are without needing the map, but honestly not a whole lot. Just wanted to check this stuff out in here. Hello, guys. Welcome to my shack. It's not really my shack, but... Ah, come on. Come on, dogmeat, help out. Dogmeat does not like flies, apparently. Because he really didn't help out there. So got this little place that looks on the building over there, and that's where we're headed next. Kind of have this shipping center over here. I'm going to leave that toolbox for now. I don't want to pick up any extra rads right now. Granted, it's not going to be too big a deal. But I don't want to pick up any more right now. Just to save me from having to use my rad away right away. Oh, look at that. Dogmeat got himself a ghoul. He got a pet ghoul. Good for Dogmeat. He needs a new chew toy. So where there's one ghoul, there are often more. There you go. That ghoul lost an arm. Good for that ghoul. Definitely take that stuff. Duct tape is good. I'm going to take the clipboard and aluminum cans. And gas canister. Just because I seem to run out of wood in this game, and oil is always useful. So let's go ahead and check out this crate here. I guess it's not a crate, but this trailer. There we go. I was bound to break a bobby pin sooner or later. That's going to be over there. Nope, not enough. Too much? Too much. Right there. Not enough. Too much. Ah, come on. I cannot find the spot. Right there. There it goes.
Yes.
One of the things that drives me nuts about this game, and it's not the game's fault, it's actually the way the music industry works, is that the music that I hear playing that I did not notice when I was in here. No, it's not in here. It is over here. I have to turn radios off. And to do that requires finding said radio, turning it off, and if it's sitting there playing while things are going on, well, I just kind of have to deal with it and get rid of all of the audio in the game to make sure that I don't break any laws. Don't you love it? Because I don't want to break any laws. That would be bad. Ah, it's right here. That's it. I'm trying to remember where that radio was. There we go. Kind of make a beeline to those things if I can.
Excellent.
Take a Grognak the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do plus 5% damage. I'm pretty excited about that because I am all about melee attacks, in case you haven't noticed. So let's go ahead and check out the rest of this shipping center here. Haven't really gone through this part yet. Take some more ammo. It's going to be really interesting having ammo and deciding what to do with all of it. I mean, it can go to followers. I can give a follower a different weapon if I decide to take a follower other than Dogmeat. But then at the same time, it might be fun to give a follower nothing but, I don't know, sledgehammer or something like that. That way we can be the melee crew. Kind of like the sound of that. Oh, sorry, dog. I was thinking that might be a live ghoul, but nope, that one is. Let's go ahead and beat this ghoul with a stick in bats. Here we go. I'm going to need to blast another stim pack, so let's do that. Trying to build up my meter there so I have a crit handy. There's going to be some stuff to check out in this building. Taking a lot of aluminum cans because aluminum is useful too. There are just certain things that are highly, highly useful, and you might disagree with me on some of them or agree on others. I don't know. We'll see. There are definitely going to be things I leave because I wasn't paying attention to it and thought, whatever. Like I could take some Abraxo cleaner right now. Well, those are actually pretty useful. So you can turn around and make stim packs with them, assuming you have the right materials to finish said stim pack. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, let's go over here. We got a few more things to check out in here. And we'll take that and that. As I said, gas is useful, or oil, rather, is useful. But you get it from both of those items there. Oil can and the gas can. Use the key that we found. That'll go right here. There's another Rad-X. That'll be helpful. Because I'm about to go get some more rads. Let's go right in here. Yep, there's some barrels in here. Just want to check out what's in here. Wooden spoon, I'll take that. Thank you, dog, for moving everything. I didn't want a nice, easy to, I don't know, determine what in the world is around type experience. I'm glad you kicked everything around. Appreciate that. He's a good dog. You know what? He's a good boy. Come here.
Hey.
Come here. Come here, dog. Hey, you're like my cat. Come here. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to give you a toy. So, there you go. Have fun. Look at that. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Dogmeat's a good boy. That's who's a good boy. So, that's going to have to be it for episode 1. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to do. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I'm going to bounce around and skip a little stuff here and there just because some of these early levels do take a while. But at the very least, I'm going to do, I don't know, a good 5 or 10 of these, if not more. That'll kind of depend upon your feedback. If you would like to see more, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you don't want to see more, well, leave a dislike, leave a comment telling me why you don't want to see more. I appreciate that sort of stuff. It actually helps me out. But for now, this has to be the end. So I will catch you on another one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.